What's up guys, Ballistic Blake here. And you're probably thinking, Blake, what are you doing in your shop? Well, I'm actually practicing up my vocals because I got cast in a production of The Producers. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about flint knapping. Now, flint knapping is actually the process of taking a piece of rock and breaking it down into a useful tool. Now, flint knapping was done during prehistoric times when they needed to make tools. They would make knives for butchering, arrow points for hunting, spear points for spears. Even the flakes that were broken off as tools were used as tools. So there was essentially no waste to anything they made. And I've been doing this for about 8 years, but I've never actually successfully done it. And I'm gonna try and do it today on camera and show you what that's like. Now this piece of Keokuk here was actually broken down by this hammerstone, and it gave me a nice spall like this. This is actually what I'm gonna be working on today. Okay, so I got everything to start off. Got my spall here, and I also got my tools. I got right here a copper bopper, which is just a copper cap filled with molten lead and glued onto a wooden dowel. I got a copper pressure flaker. This is just a copper nail driven into a wooden dowel and then glued in. Actually, it's glued in, then driven in, and then they sharpen it. I've got a grinding stone. This is just a big piece of sandstone, works really well. And a leather pad so I don't drive flakes into my leg. And I got a glove, which I really need to put on right now, because cherts, any type of workable stone, is usually going to be sharp, because that's what they were using back then. And this is really just optional. I don't like using gloves. They tend to get in the way a lot. So I don't really recommend using gloves. But what I do recommend is you wear safety glasses. When you're working a piece of rock, you are going to have shards flying everywhere, and those shards could hit you in the eye and can cause permanent damage. So wear safety glasses if you got them. Please ignore the fact that I'm sitting on an archery targets. This is really all I got. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a spot to where I can strike on this piece of chert. Now, this is pretty thick. As you can see, there's kind of a bevel right here going down. That's where I'm gonna make my first strike. It's already dulled, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what I get out of this. Okay, that didn't really work. I'll re-dull that. Put another strike on it. Okay. Maybe I just don't have the right tool, but yeah, the flake should have traveled a little more. As you can see, it made a really bad hinge fracture right there. I'll have to work around that. For right now, we'll find another piece to strike off some thickness. As you can see, there's kind of a bulb right here where I took it off. That's got to come out. Kind of a platform right here, but this thing's in the way. I'm going to try and take that off. All right, it's kind of down. Go ahead and dull that. The sandstone. And let's see what that does. Much better. Oops. Right there. That's exactly what I was looking for. Nice thinning flake. I don't know why that didn't work the first time on the other side. Maybe I didn't hit it hard enough, but these flakes right here, they would utilize these and make arrowheads out of it. I might actually keep that one for that reason. And now I'm going to try and figure out how to take off the thickness on this side. So that edge I just sheared off was really thin and wasn't good for a platform. It was really sharp and it wouldn't take off any sort of flake. I'm also lowering that bevel so that'll go down here and strike flakes that way. So what I need to do now is clean that up and see if I can take a flake off. Now I'm going to go ahead and dull that up. One thing I forgot to mention is you want to do this outside because silicosis is a thing. It's caused by silica dust, which is very similar to asbestos. and it can do some pretty bad damage to your lungs. Do it outside. So, I think I want that edge to be a little lower. Too much there. Guess what I'm going to do? What? Light those up. Okay. See if I can take a flake off. Ouch. All right, let's see what this takes us. That's a real thinning flake. Maybe a little too much, but I think I can take it. Another platform. Ah! I was afraid of that. As you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I just broke the piece. Luckily for me, I have a spare. This is actually what's called Georgetown flint. This comes out of Texas. They come in big nodules. I will actually put a link in the description on a video on how I took this flake down. It was actually a method I learned from Ryan Gill. He's a real cool dude. He actually does a lot of archaeological experiments with atolls and stuff. But let's see if I can hopefully not screw this up. Let's see if I can take a flake off of this here. Much better. A lot of cortex on this thing. It's a real problem I have with Georgetown. So you have to take off a lot of cortex to get into the good stuff. Nasty stuff. Nice. That right there took off a really nice flake. Let's see if I can get another one off of here. Okay, that kind of created a hinge fracture. There we go. Never mind. Broke this one too. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. This is K County Church. This is something you'll find in my area. We picked this up, heat treated this, and it turned into this color. That's a different topic. Talk about that later. But now let's see if I can get anything out of this piece. Not the type of flake I was wanting. We'll try that again. Nope. Nope, no better. Ow. I just realized I'm holding this the wrong way. Real genius, Blake. That was a nasty break, but it thins it down, which is what I'm wanting. Okay, that wasn't where I hit it at all. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I got most of the cortex off of that. I'm going to see if I can get some flakes going on this piece. Okay, that flake kind of broke on me, but that worked really good. Thinned it out quite nicely. Now I'm going to try and make a platform for this side. Let's see where this goes. Almost did it. I got another platform. Nope. That's not where I was aiming. Pretty close. Pretty close. Just gonna do what I can. See if I can get this into something. Nope. Ouch. Didn't eat that piece anyway. Just keep going. That's a real good flake. Took off that scar I made earlier. I wonder if I could get a knife out of this. Let's see what I can get with this. A little less clean. Just as good. Yep, there it goes. That was a bad shot. Alright, I had to stop before things got worse because as you can see, I've already broken 2 spalls and kind of not gotten anywhere on the third one. And also I made a real mess that I've got to clean up. I didn't even get to use my pressure flaker right there. Well guys, as you can see, this was kind of a fail for me. Flint knapping is just the one thing that I've never been able to get a hang of. Like I said, I've been doing this for 8 years, but like everything has always failed me. Obsidian, glass bottle bottoms, glass TV. I've never made a successful point. Okay, I'm actually interfering the ending right now to say that that's not entirely true. Here's a few works I've done. This is an Evaculite knife that I made. It's very narrow because I was gonna make an arrowhead out of it, but it just came out so narrow that I just decided it was just too far gone and just continued it as a knife. Here is an arrowhead that I did make. This is Keokuk. It's very thick because I've been having problems with the flakes traveling. And these 2 are not mine. These 2 I actually got from a guy in our town. This I bought for decoration. This he gave to me and said, make a knife out of it if you can. So that's it for the video, you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, become a Ballistic Crew member. Hit that bell icon to get notified of future videos. And please tag some flint knapping creators that you know in the comments below. I need their opinion to see what it is I'm doing wrong. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, see ya!